Hi, this is Jimbo. Welcome to the Jimbo Journals. This is a weekly diary about my acting, my filmmaking, my archaeology, and what life is like on a farm in West Wales. So shall we begin? One thing about winning the 4 filmmaking awards is that they were a massive surprise, and there are more on the way for Wildfire Outbreak UK, Caligula and Last Camp. Because, said before, after being told that my filmmaking wasn't brilliant, and really recently winning the Best Actor for Last Camp has really changed things. And what has changed things more than anything is that last week I was back on set. It was again one of those pieces of work, on a professional set, that we managed to do it, and it was like, right, that's it. We've got what we wanted. And then, strangely enough, I'm thinking, well, that's the first piece of sort of professional acting work I've had all year. I've got coming up now 3 days of work, which is really, really interesting. So I've got an unusual piece on the Antiques Roadshow for 2 days, which is going to be different. I've got returning to I think it's a scene that was originally filmed last year on another professional production in Cardiff. So that's going to be really good. So yeah, it's a reoccurring character. So that's going to be really interesting. And I'm getting on to working and editing, more of the films. And the problem is with this weather, it's been really difficult to focus. So, in the little woodland that we've got in West Wales, sitting on an old Mitsubishi car seat, which we took out of the van, that's what I'm sat on now. And working with sheep is definitely interesting. I've got our little lamb over there. There she is. She's called Snowdrop, my grandfather's favourite flower. So she's become like a pet dog, really. So this can be a little bit of a therapy sheep, help me when I'm wandering around with my OCD. So we've bought some more used milk, 10 kilogram sack. So that'll keep her going for a couple of months, and then she's on to real food, aren't you, Snowdrop? His mother died, so it's like it's a pet sheep, but because of the season's been quite strange, shearing sheep has been quite intermittent, and we've got 1 sheep left to shear, which is quite weird for July. But I think people would appreciate working on a farm. It's everything happens. The weather's not been great. The weather's really, really bad at this minute because it's been sunny. The ground is drying up. Not got enough grass for the sheep. Not got enough water. Water doesn't come just out of a tap, guys. So the weather for us on the farm has not been brilliant. So it's not been enough liquid for everything to grow, to be honest with you. And then the archaeology classes, they've been okay. And we're much responding to what my students want with my archaeology classes, looking at the early part, the Roman influence and civilization and culture in Britain, and it's usually talking a lot about the people here rather than the Roman military and civilization, which is probably the right thing to do. So lessons, really, for me. I'm getting on with my archaeological writing as well, so the caravan's ready. And finally, that book that was drafted and edited, and is to get all the images into that to get that out for bloody Christmas. So a lot happening. One thing I've realised on set this week is that I thought this year that one of the key reasons why I've not had acting work is because I got OCD. And it's, in fact, not true. I spoke to two people on production, and they said to me that one of them said, I haven't had any work in 2 years. And they were at the other side of the camera. And it's because the industry's shrinking a little bit, amazingly. Lots of more workers going back over to the States. So it's dog eat dog on all levels in filmmaking at this minute. But leading on from that, I was on set. I don't think I've told anyone about this. We finished quite early. It was boiling hot. I got to my car, and before the long journey home, I decided to have a snooze in the car in the boiling heat. So I woke up after an hour, and I wasn't very well. And what this whole thing has taught me about my OCD is that I sat in the car arguing with myself whether, if I go back, will they see that I've got a problem with my OCD. So I argued with myself. I should have gone back on set to get something to drink. Even though I was supposed to have gone, I should have gone to get something to drink, and I should have got something else to eat. So by the time I sorted this out in my head that, look, you're genuinely needing a little bit of help, they'd stopped serving food. And it was, in fact, my impression of what people felt about my OCD stopped me going to get food and making a logical decision. So I've got to basically say, right, if you need something, then just get it, and not think it's going to be about the OCD and people judging you. So I think that's really important. And look what I've done to my finger. I can't really call it what we used to call them, but it's got really hot. That really hurt. I was moving the goats from one bit of the land to the next. Sort of they dragged me through something, and I caught this in a gate, and it's been really painful. So I was at the wheel of the car the other day. Wow, I nearly crashed the car because of it, so I've got to wear protection on it. We're drinking lots of cans, a lot of them. So it's turning out that as the milk's going off, less tea bags, less water that we've got to bring on site, instant ready drink. The new look. It looks a lot more cleaner without this here. And it was a weird decision making this for the production that was on last week, because I needed to grow this for a Santa job that is coming up, and I need the long hair, so I've got to now grow this again. Probably have another production that needs this all gone, so it's synthetic long hair and beard again, maybe. Changes. What's next? Going on to next week, I've got to start really getting on with Wildfire Outbreak UK. I need to really get on with more work with that. We've had some production meetings about that. We had a chat with the script writer, and we had a Zoom chat last week, which was, there was 6 of us involved in that, and I thought we've got to crack on really. I got some ghost walks coming up, down to the fact that somebody wanted me to do ghost walks, and so with that I've got to deliver a load of leaflets this week as well. And I probably didn't finish what I was talking about with the sheep, to be honest. Farm work. I got to chill out a little bit more with the farm work. So the upcoming acting jobs are important, very important, and filming for Wildfire Outbreak UK is very important. And naturally I'll tell you more about it next week. Those that don't really know me will probably realise that I film my life full of so many things because in a way internally I'm in a real mess. So it might look on the surface that I'm really organised. So one thing I've got to learn from when I'm doing my acting is that doing less is more in performance and everything to do with my acting and filmmaking. Less is more, as I saw on last camp. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. If you'd like to continue to follow my journey, you can find me on YouTube as KARL-JAMES Langford or at Tier Film. I'll be back next week. Diolch yn fawr i chi. Dida.